I've had 3 different conversations this week about homestead and portability, and how if you bought in 2025, you need to listen so you can save thousands. Most people know about homestead exemption by now, and that's where, as of 2008, if you live in a home in the state of Florida, you can file for homestead exemption for your primary residence, and that will give you a deduction where you'll pay $25,000 or $50,000 less in your taxable value because it's your primary residence. That is great, and make sure that you do file for homestead exemption before February 28th. You can do it online. It's one click. In fact, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. You can go right here. I'm in the Seminole County appraiser's office, but most of them will be pretty similar. You can go file for homestead, and then you can click it right here in the file for homestead mark. Now, what I want to talk to you about is what's called a portability. I'm going to go over here to information. You notice they don't put it in the big header. They don't want you to know about it, or they're just not advertising it. But we're going to go to portability, and you can see here portability FAQ. We're going to go up here to how to apply. What you want is the DR 501T, transfer of homestead portability. It's a transfer of homestead difference, in which says if you lived in your home in 2008, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, it doesn't matter, then you filed for homestead. You might have noticed that the market increased at a rate faster than your taxable value increase. Well, that's because they put a cap. Part of the perk of being homestead and filing for homestead not only is you get the $50,000 price reduction that year, they also cap the growth in which they can tax you. So if the market in 2020 to 2025 went up by, 30%, well, yours only went up 3% per year. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 years, 12%. That gives you a savings over time. I've heard from a lot of people that they would love to move, but 2 things are holding them there. Number 1, they've got a very favorable interest rate. Well, we could talk about that in another video. But number 2, they are locked in with their purchase price of when they bought in 2012, and they don't want to lose all of those savings they've had with their homestead. This is where portability kicks in. Check this out. So we can go here to portability, and I'm going to do a search real quick, and let's do what if I can just get back to it? Yep, it brought me right back to it. So here's a house that has portability on it, and you can see it's a single family, 2,600, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3.5 acres. It has homestead, so that's the check. Do I have homestead? Great. And you'll see something down here for specifically the value summary. And the value summary says the taxable assessed value is $568,771, but the Save Our Homes adjustment is $245. Well, what happened is I bought a house back in 2008, and then I moved to the same county, Orange County, in 2013. It was automatic. The same county in 2016 was automatic. Then in 2019 is when I moved over into Seminole County. And so all the savings I had from 2008 to 2019, that was the savings of portability. And this is where you can see it ported over $245,000, which means I'm not paying taxes on 568 or with homestead on 518. I'm paying taxes on 323. That is significant. This is how you can do it. You need to call us, ask us questions. If you need that form again, you can go to the Seminole County site, download that form, and that form's good for any county in the state. So if you or someone you know moved from county to county for their primary residence, there's likely hundreds or thousands of dollars a month or a year waiting for them with that form. I'm Rick Bosley, the Bosley Team. We're here to save you money and build wealth in real estate. I hope this helps. Have a great day.